Welcome back to Kazakhstan, where for the last 2 weeks we've been journeying through every biome and kitchen this country has to offer. Not only trying to eat all of the most famous dishes, but to get them in the most authentic place as possible. So in this video, we're not just going to show you what to eat, but where to eat it too. That's fizzy and sour. I've never worn gloves while eating a burger before.
If that's a testicle, we're in trouble because it tastes really good.
So what's the game plan? Well, over the next 10 days, Camille and I will be journeying far and wide across the great nation of Kazakhstan in an attempt to see as much as we possibly can and eat at the very best restaurants we can find along the way. Starting in the cultural capital of Almaty, the literal birthplace of the apple, we will cast out on an epic road trip, first through the Assy Plateau, Kazakhstan's last remaining truly nomadic plain, then through its national parks, until we finally reach the Chinese border for the best noodles this side of the Tian Shan Mountains. With the road trip portion then complete, we will cross off my fine dining bucket list with one final night in Almaty before boarding a cross-country train and living in its dining car. Upon disembarkation, we will find ourselves in a whole new world, the mega capital of Astana, ready to don our press jackets and film the prestigious World Nomad Games, the Olympics for the people of the steppe. We'll cover the sports, of course, but also the food and culture. This is going to be the trip of a lifetime, but it all starts with a single step at the Almaty Bazaar to pick up provisions for our road trip.
Welcome to the Green Bazaar, the main farmers market here in the center of Almaty, where realistically, I think you can buy a little bit of anything. However, our mission takes us inside. It really is an absolutely gorgeous maze of sights and sounds in here. It's quite overwhelming, actually. There are quite literally millions of smells. There's so many spices, dried fruits, animal products. It's everywhere. This place is quite cool, but we are here for one mission only, and that's to eat an apple in Almaty. They've got to be around here somewhere.
Апорт, Алмата, апорт.
Okay.
А это раха, тоже алматинский. Very good. Это лимонка. Это зайлиска. 500.
It's 500 fair. Yeah, okay.
That seems fine. Do you do juice?
Juice, yes. Anar juice. Pomegranate, very good.
Yeah, pomegranate.
Yes.
If you remember, if you were with us back in our food tour of Tbilisi, they did roadside juice there. It was a mixture of orange and pomegranate. It was amazing. They have it in the market. I didn't know they were going to have it in the market, but we need to have this. You can have your apple. I can have my juice. Ah, fantastic.
Yes, good.
Very good.
Very good.
Thank you. Juice acquired. Looking pretty good. I'm a little bit worried about where or how the fruit has been washed, so I ran around to go get a quick water bottle for Camille while I was there. Sneaky little treat. Kazakh chocolate. I'll go surprise Camille with some of this. Oh, it's going to be really fun. I could not find you anywhere as you water.
I was out here buying school supplies.
Oh my God, really? What did you get?
A bunch of puffy stickers for my students.
Can I see?
Yeah. They're pretty cool.
Ah, the most perfect and beautiful incentive for children.
They love it.
I also bought you a little present.
Aww.
I mean, I'm the one who likes chocolate, but that flag on anything looks good.
It's so pretty. I love the flag here. It's quite big.
Yeah, it's quite pretty.
All the people are like, these stupid tourists.
It does feel a little bit like a tourist thing to do,
Yeah.
but it's eating fruit and it cost €1, or probably less. So I mean, I don't know, it seems like a pretty harmless tourist thing to me.
My doctor warned me that I shouldn't be eating fruit that has been washed with the local water because Western stomachs won't be able to handle it. So we're just gonna be extra safe here.
When you come to the city that is the father of apples, how can you not have an apple?
So I'm gonna taste an apple in its homeland. That's good.
Is it?
As somebody who ranks apples pretty low on the fruit tier list, this is really good. I'm very much enjoying this. For once in my life, I wish we were an ASMR channel because this apple had the nicest crunch when I bit into it.
That's what you mean.
No, I don't actively eat apples. It's been a while, but I don't recall any apple being that crunchy when biting into it.
Nice.
It was real nice.
How's the flavor?
Really good, very tart, very sweet, well balanced. It definitely doesn't have that mealy taste that a lot of apples have. No, it's just really tasty.
Nice. Apple in Almaty. I'm hoping it's okay to drink the juice. I don't 100% know. I mean, in Tbilisi, I think everything was fine, but I think the water quality might be a little bit lower. But then some people say it's perfectly fine in Almaty, so I don't know. I think I'm gonna take the risk, and you know from that video in Tbilisi how much I love a mix of orange and pomegranate. It's absolutely one of the best juice combinations you can get. The bottle is reused. I'm not gonna think about it.
Oh no, you're right.
Not gonna think about it. We'll just have some. It just tastes so good. It's my favorite juice combination. I love getting it fresh. I love getting it while traveling. And man, it's worth a couple risks.
I mean, I don't think it's much of a risk because both of the fruits used in it were in a peel and you
Yeah.
don't wash oranges and pomegranates.
Yeah, it's mostly the bottle and the crushing apparatus that I'm more worried about than anything, but I don't know.
If Ben got sick, it will be on screen now.
Just me curled over the toilet, just dying. But if you can drink this safely, you should definitely try it. Mix that stuff. Absolutely brilliant. But can I try the Kazakh chocolate? I've been seeing this all over though. I saw this while we were doing the drive. I don't know who makes it or who's reproducing it or repackaging it. I love me a bit of chocolate. It's also dark chocolate, so you will really like it. There you go. Looks like a chocolate bar to me. That's pretty good. I mean, it's chocolate. How bad can it be? Even the Americans have their terrible chocolate and they eat that just fine, but I do live in Germany, in the Alps. I'm used to a bit of Alpenmilchschokolade, which is very good. But this is really nice. Do you want to try a piece?
Yeah.
I did actually get it for you, technically, since it is... I did get it to share, but for you as well, because it's dark.
Yep. That's good dark chocolate.
Right, so that'll do.
That's pretty tasty.
When in Kazakhstan, you get the Kazakh chocolate.
I guess. Is that a thing?
Provisions acquired, and in an attempt to dodge an incoming rainstorm, we raced towards the Assy Plateau, a great plain high up in the mountains where traditional nomadic culture still thrives within the modern era. The drive was far from easygoing, further off the beaten path than we've ever gone before, and we almost got completely stranded in the dark. But in the end, this was a truly exceptional addition to the trip, and if you haven't watched our full Assy Plateau video, man, you are really missing out. Because at the end of the day, when diving into true nomadic culture, where else better could we get our first taste of authentic Kazakh horse meat?
We have a little guest for dinner. She is the neediest cat.
Hi, Marushka.
Meowshka, more like. All right, the time has finally come here in Kazakhstan to try their most famous national dish, beshbamak, which is assorted horse meat sausages on top of essentially kind of like a noodly thing. And there's some potatoes in there and onion gravy. And I'm pretty sure our host just threw in horse testicles.
Just for fun.
Just for fun, for flavor. And we're gonna try them all out. It's kind of, beshbamak translates to 5 fingers because you are supposed to eat it with your hands. And yeah, let's go for it. It's in, I believe, an intestine casing because it is kind of a sausage. And other than that, man, yeah, horse meat. pretty excited. I mean, it's actually not the first time I've ever tried horse meat, just first time on camera. I've had it in Japan years ago, thinly sliced and raw, and absolutely nothing like this. So I've got no frame of reference for how this should taste. I can't tell you if it's the best in the world, but our hosts are lovely. I love being out here in the Assy Plateau, so this just kind of seems like the thing to do. And yes, I am currently procrastinating. But see how it tastes. I mean, that's pretty good. Frankly, it's not too dissimilar from beef, well, it would be quite standard, like to a roast beef. It's a little bit more gamey, a little bit in that way, a little bit more like mutton. If you kind of cross those two, that's kind of what this comes off to me. And it's quite good. It's just looking at me, mate. And I think, you know, obviously the next thing that we have to try is the pasta. Let's try the pasta. How is that gonna be like? How do the Kazakhs do that? I mean, looks delicious. Looks normal. That's pasta. And of course, we should try the potato. We should try the potato. What's the potato gonna be like? How are they gonna do that in Kazakhstan? I'm not sure it's like a potato. And this carrot, what's the carrot gonna be like, you know? That's delicious. And to wash it all down, we've got two different types of tea. We have a mint green tea, and we have a traditional Kazakh black tea with milk, which sounds pretty British to me, so I feel well at home. And that's a great thing to talk about before we eat testicle. Actually, can I have a little bit of tea while I'm procrastinating? Mint tea's gorgeous. And technically there are three kinds of meat. We've had one, we've had the horse sausage. And there's just this one, which to me is just, looks just like regular horse meat, not in a sausage or anything like that. And we definitely know we're gonna try this out. Actually looks pretty good. Again, very roast beefy. Roast horsey. That one is really good. It's just staring at me like that I have to try it, but I can say this, and I will say this because it's my channel. I do not have enough subscribers to eat horse testicle on camera. The quality of my content. Have you subscribed? Have you shared the video with your friends? Have you liked and commented? Comment below. Would you do this for content on a YouTube channel? Do you have it in you? Do I? Just fucking eat it. Okay, I swallowed it. Do you want to hear my hot take? It's not that bad. If that's your testicle, we're in trouble because it tastes really good. For those who aren't informed on the matter, as I now am, though as it turns out, I actually wasn't as informed as I thought. Hey everybody, Editing Ben here, hope you're doing all right. But no, I actually wasn't eating testicles. There'd been a bit of a miscommunication. You see, as we'd been offered the dinner, we were with the host that night and they were explaining the three different kinds of horse meat in Beshbamak, the horse steaks, the horse sausage, and the testes. I heard testes. What they meant to say was intestines, but more specifically, horse rectum that they pan fry. Consequently, I actually don't know if that's any harder to eat. Butt or balls? Comment below which you'd rather try in the middle of the nomadic plains. But in that moment, I thought I was eating horse testicles for you. You're very welcome. But instead, I was eating pan-fried butt. Yeah. But either way, I didn't want you guys to be misinformed by my momentary ignorance. Back to the review. Let me explain to you the physical structure of a cooked testicle. Put that in the hot intro. The outside is like meat, and it tastes like meat, and that's actually really, really good. The inside bit is where you see God, and you look into his eyes and you wonder what you've done with your life, and it's really mushy, and it also tastes good, but then you keep thinking about what it is. If you didn't know what that was and you tried it, and you were blindfolded and you didn't look at it because it looks unappetizing, I think you'd really enjoy it. It's pretty good. But I wouldn't want it in thick slices. I don't think I could eat the whole thing in one go. And I'm just gonna casually not eat that middle bit again because I didn't like that bit. But the outside bit I can get behind. Honestly, I was a bit nervous about this dish for a little while, but you don't come all the way to Kazakhstan to not try it. And overall, once you get over that mental barrier, it's pretty good. The horse sausage is really nice.
If I was to rank it, it is the assorted horse meats, number 1, horse sausagey thing, number 2, testicle, oh, Jesus Christ, that middle bit, mate. Oh, it's like butter, like the worst butter you've ever seen.
It's supposed to be creamy.
Now we're definitely getting demonetized.
The testicle ranks 3rd, but and it's not a close 3rd. It's not a close 3rd. If you scooped out the middle bit, then I would actually say it's a close 3rd. But with that middle bit, you need to come here and try it for yourself. All right, I'm gonna drink about a gallon of tea. I'll see you later for more food. Oh, sorry. I'm taking selfies with the cat. Is she not the best cat?
Next, we began our road trip through Kazakhstan's canyon lands and national parks. Though that rainstorm did catch up with us. Far better here than on the plateau though, right? I was absolutely blown away by these national parks, and naturally, you know where to look for an even greater deep dive, our full road trip video, of course. But more importantly, what's for dinner? Well, here at the Canyon Park's main restaurant Tari, named after the local staple grain, they take traditional Kazakhstan flavors and give them a modern twist.
This restaurant is so cool. I mean, everything about it is so aesthetic, it's so lovely. For my main, I've gone with the horse burger, which I mean, how could I not? However, we are starting very classically with bread, which perhaps is not the most exciting thing to talk about, but when you've got a hot, fresh bread roll in front of you, homemade butter, local honey, how can you not talk about it? You don't need me to explain bread and butter to you, but it's absolutely lovely. And everything here is just so aesthetic and so cool. I cannot wait for my main course. I've never worn gloves while eating a burger before. Maybe that's just me having lived in America. I mean, maybe that's traditional to use nitrile gloves on the step. I mean, I will say, it is quite a gooey burger. And again, that usually wouldn't mean much to me if it hadn't come with equipment. Maybe I'll regret that in a second. Yeah, here we go. It is wet. It's really good though. The burger is really quite pretty. There's a cheddar cheese in there as well, and the sauce itself is rather cheesy. I mean, the meat, being horse meat, is incredibly delicious, but frankly, if I didn't tell you that it was horse meat, I'm not convinced that you'd be able to figure it out. Balanced between all of the cheese and the vegetables and the little pickly things on here, it's kind of blended into a more complex flavor that's hard to pick out the kind of horsey gaminess that I've been experiencing so far. That being said though, it just tastes like a really, really good burger. Just a messy one.
So once again, the vegetarian option is pumpkins, which I am not complaining about because I really like pumpkins. It can be really difficult to find vegetarian options in Kazakhstan. One, because they eat meat so often, and two, a lot of the cold veggie dishes are washed in water that will make Westerner stomachs sick. So you have to find something that's vegetarian and also hot. So in this case, we've got pumpkin soup.
That'll do.
I think pumpkins are very popular in Kazakhstan because we've been seeing them all over the side of the road. So let's see how it tastes. Oh yeah.
I mean, you loved all of the pumpkin stuff that we had in the Assy Plateau, so I'm hoping this is pretty good too.
That is extremely pumpkin-y. It's almost like it's just pureed pumpkin. It's very tasty though. So if you're a vegetarian coming to Kazakhstan, I hope you like pumpkins.
Traveling ever eastward on our grand road trip down long, bumpy roads, we finally arrived at the Chinese border, full to the brim with anticipation. I can barely believe what we've accomplished and seen already, but to be here in Jar, Kent is a dream come true. This town stands as a testament to diversity and cooperation, a town born from ever-shifting national borders and boundaries that care very little for the micro cultures they contain. And here is where we will find the world's only mosque built in the style of a Chinese pagoda. Displaced people from all over the region settled here in Jarkent only a few hundred years ago, and they came together to create something new, something greater than the sum of their parts, a culture of cooperation and some super cool architecture. Perfect for building up the appetite, which can mean only one thing.
Here in Jarkent, I'm after really authentic Uyghur food, which can be a little bit hard to get. The Uyghurs, of course, being a group of people that not a lot of the world really knows much about, being that they're kind of in this Kazakh-Chinese border area that frankly doesn't get enough attention. The museum curator was incredibly confident about her suggestion, so to their restaurant I must go, and I'm so excited to try their food. And so at last, welcome to Restaurant Alif, a recommendation that we got from the mosque, and I am just so excited. I have been wanting to eat Uyghur cuisine, proper, authentic Uyghur cuisine for so long, and right here on the border with China is the perfect place to do it. In particular, this dish has been on my mind for ages, and that is the Uyghur lagman. Lagman is, as you might be able to actually tell by looking at it, kind of a translated version and their own take on a Chinese lamyan, or similar to lo mein. There's a historical record where people like to say that lamyan also inspired ramen, so this dish gets around. But what it is at the end of the day is a hand-pulled noodle, stir-fried with an amazing sauce, peppers, onions, and in this case, lamb. And I am so excited. This is yet another one of those dishes that is just, in many ways, so universal to any of the people along the Silk Road. Noodles, meat, vegetables, sauce, get it done. And I can't wait to try the Uyghur version. I mean, look at that, it looks so good. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say that I like this more than horse meat, but I'm eating it faster. And as someone who lives in Germany, it's actually really nice to have something a little bit spicy for once. This is really, really delicious. I think this is the kind of dish that you're gonna be able to get in a lot of different kinds of restaurants, but this specific take on it with the incredibly authentic noodles coming from the restaurant we got as a recommendation, I'm a happy man right now. This is absolutely fantastic. In a way, I might actually describe the experience I'm having kind of akin to if you have a really good pizza in Naples. It's not like you've never eaten pizza before. It's not like you can't imagine what a good pizza would be like, but having a really good version of the dish in its home is just a really, really nice experience to have. I'm really grateful for this. Glad we made kind of the extra tour around to get here. It's a bit out of the way.
Returning to the vibrant streets of Almaty was an incredible experience, a massive contrast from our past week of road tripping off the beaten path. Rarely do I visit cities I could imagine moving to. How could I ever leave Munich behind? But for Almaty, I might. With such a focus on bright, walkable and safe streets, few cities I've ever seen can claim such family-friendly nightlife. This city is incredible. For dinner and our very last meal in a place I felt so very much at home in, we chose the traveler's favorite, Sandik. The mains were incredible and very affordable considering the quality of the meat and the on-staff historian. They even had fish for Camille, a rarity in Kazakh-style cuisine. This restaurant was awesome and a great farewell to such a great city.
Quite clearly, it's an upscale restaurant that is catering to tourists. But frankly, if you ask me, it's catering to us in all the right ways. Over by the lobby, there's a historian prepared to talk all about the different artifacts that they have decorating this place, giving it a really fantastic feel. And this is, to me, the ideal way to ease into Kazakh food. I mean, just look around. It's all absolutely incredible. Their English is fantastic. Their menu has pictures, and they're perfectly willing to explain things to you and get you where you need to go. For me, I did not get an eased-in experience. We drove right into the Assy Plateau and had dinner, and nobody was there to explain anything. There was no near from home for me to watch. So I had a real trial by fire that I do not regret. But for a lot of others out there, this might be a pretty great place to start. But what I really want to show you is the shubat, or fermented camel's milk. It's supposed to be a little sour, a little fizzy, so theoretically right up my alley. And the reason why I'm having it here is this is the exact kind of drink that I don't want to test my stomach on in the middle of the Assy Plateau. I would much rather be right here in downtown Almaty with somewhere where they can help me. I don't know how I'm going to react to this. The vessel's really beautiful. It looks really great. They describe it as sparkling white, but frankly, I did think all milk was sparkling white. And now I'm just procrastinating again. Let's try it. That's fizzy and sour. It really, really is. It's a little thicker than I was expecting. The flavor profile is exactly what it says on the tin. Imagine a thick, fizzy, sour milk. But I tell you what, there is something quite refreshing about it. They say in Kazakhstan that this is the perfect summer drink. I think lemonade might have them beat out a little bit, but maybe a close second. Maybe a distant second. There's only one way to find out. You're gonna have to try it because words do not quite describe what this is. It's really cool though. Really glad to be trying it. I'm really glad to be right here. From what I read, I thought it might be a little unpleasant. When I'm drinking it, I feel like it's unpleasant, yet I just keep drinking more of it. So it can't be that bad, can it? The vibe of it at the end of the day is the kind of thing that I could just imagine my grandma telling me I need to drink so much of because it's really healthy for me. This is also easily the best bread basket we've had. And we've had a fair few bread baskets in our days in Kazakhstan. And what's great is you get an amazing selection of the different traditional Kazakh bread. This one here, which I'm sure we've had on camera before, but it's called bozak. This is just a regular standard bread, nothing inside it. And you've got a selection of dips. This little one is a bozak with a cheese filling, which I can't wait to try. This one here has a meat filling. It's just in general, the fact that you get sour cream, jam, what looks like a bit of a Kazakh salsa over there. It's just so much bread and it's all so good. I can't try all the bread on camera, but we can try a fair bit. I came to Kazakhstan expecting horse meat, horse milk, cheeses, but their bread, I'm gonna miss it when I go home. What's up? Unseen.
But our trip is not yet over, even if our time in Almaty is. For now, we must catch a midnight train going across Central Asia. Our destination, the new capital of Astana on the other end of Kazakhstan, and the host city for this year's World Nomad Games. And now you know I made a whole video about this most excellent train experience, which you should watch. However, the cafe car ended up being so good that I simply couldn't leave it out of the food tour.
So it's a bit early in the journey for a full dinner. Just here for coffee at the moment, maybe a little snack or two. But the menu is very good. It's very pretty, very colorful. Love the logo, but I love the translations even more. My favorite too so far is that for garnish, we can have some boiled rice. And for dessert, we can have a milk girl. I don't know what that is, but for 2,000 tenge, we might be able to find out. Jokes aside, the menu is actually super extensive. There's a lot of really good food here, and I kind of want to try a lot of it. The homemade lagman, I mean, you know how much I love lagman now. The plov is a super traditional dish worth getting, and reminding me of home, though they may not be calling it a train schnitzel, those beef cutlets very much might be schnitzel. And they're with mushroom sauce. So take that, Austrians. Every time I have a schnitzel with mushroom sauce, you make fun of me. Now I have the weight of the Kazakh nation behind me. Checkmate, Austrians. we might not be in Bavaria anymore. The beer tastes very different. It's a little bit more American inspired in that way. Camels.
Of both kinds.
Wow, the first camels of the trip.
And of course, this is just a treat. I'm loving the novelty of it because on the menu they said they had dried breadcrumbs, and I had no idea what that meant. And I'll tell you what, exactly what it said on the tin. Croutons. Absolutely delicious. Why don't I eat croutons on the rag? They go really well with the beer. So, cheers everybody. Ready to try your trainachino?
Oh yeah. It's a little more train, a little less machino.
But I am happy to be drinking this cappuccino on a train.
I think I'm about to drink with strangers. Cool. Prost. Thank you. Thank you. I will also say this is a much friendlier train than the Austrian night jet. You never make any friends on those Austrian trains.
Русский.
Ruski.
Yes.
Still can't tell whether to lead with Russian or Kazakh. You never know. I always guess wrong.
Вы с Америки, да? Здесь у нас в гостях.
So these three are from America, I'm from England, but we both live in Germany and are visiting for the World Nomad Games. YouTube. Yeah.
Very good.
I hope so. Like and subscribe. The way this channel is built is one subscriber at a time as I meet you in person. If he can subscribe, so can you. And food?
Lagman? 2, yeah?
2 lagman? Cheers. Ah, yeah. A shot of vodka didn't hurt. Thank you. And you know I love a dry breadcrumb. So I don't know if this is going in the train video or the food video, or if we've released the food video yet, but one of the meals I love the most in Kazakhstan is Uyghur lagman. I've already done a whole thing in that video, or will do in that video whenever you watch it, all about the history of this dish. It's really quite fascinating, and I just love it so much I want to try it on a train. So lagman is a very Silk Road dish. It's related to the Chinese la mian, which is related to the Japanese ramen. It's really cool. It's just noodles, onions, meat, spices. It's delicious. And I'm gonna eat it on a train. I gotta do the bit. Dude. I can. They say the noodles are hand-pulled, and at restaurant Alif, I believe them. I watch them do it. On the train, I don't know where they have room for that. Any beef lagman is good. Good lagman, bad lagman, train lagman. I love it all. Maybe it's just all the socializing. Maybe it's all the beer. But we're having a good day on the train cafe car. Would recommend. One of the most fun restaurants we've been in so far. Train vibes. Lagman vibes. How do you end a train food segment? Choo choo. So if you ever find yourself on a train in Kazakhstan, you should definitely get the lagman, and you should try not to be vegetarian, because that's what they had. It's a bread basket. The food is surprisingly good on the train. A merry addition to our time here in Kazakhstan. Choo choo. Oh no. Oh, no, way too full.
No, Ben, do it. You have to do it.
Okay. Just try a little bit. The cafe cow is getting a little crazy. No. There really is the people that you share a meal with that make it all the more worth it. Like friends struggling with their noodles, or new friends buying you beer and vodka. It's all good on the train. I hope we do. Train Ben really wants a train melon.
Now, finally, at long last, let the games begin. This is why Camille and I came to Kazakhstan in the first place, to pick up our press jackets and cover one of the coolest events in the world, the Olympic Games of the steppe nomadic people. Open to all, but won by few, getting access to watch countries from around the world come together to celebrate a culture that, frankly speaking, can go so easily forgotten back where I call home, was a life-altering experience. I made an entire video about the privilege that this was, which I really do hope you'll go watch. Seriously, you need to learn more about these games. But more than just a sports festival, the World Nomad Games uses this time as a way to promote and teach us of their steppe cultures through hundreds of exhibits. But at the end of the day, what better of a cultural ambassador can there be than food?
All right, so for our next dish, we're out here in the World Nomad Games ethnic village. And I saved this specifically because this to me felt a little bit like a fairground food. When I was growing up in England, almost every weekend we'd go out to a horse competition. And there's a very distinct smell for horse competitions. And I'm smelling that now. So eating just a bit of comfort food, smelling those smells out in these years, hanging out. There is a weird nostalgia to it. It's called Kazakh plov. It's like a rice pilaf style dish. I mean, you can kind of get the vibe for it, right? They are cooking it just over there in these massive woks. It's super cool. See how it tastes. It looks fantastic. Now I'm learning the taste of horse meat. That's really good. You wouldn't find that at a British horse competition, but it's really good. The dish itself is just the most fried rice comfort food you could expect, with that Kazakh twist of the horse meat, and it's a little bit sweet as well, as I think there are little raisins in here, or at least there's some kind of currant that's giving it a sweetness. It's really, really tasty. I am well happy. A great place to be. Cheers. This is beautiful. Ah, Shubat, we're back in it.
Yes, camel's milk.
Yeah, the fermented camel's milk.
Yeah.
Ah, time for some more Shubat.
It's very delicious.
It really is. It's such a fascinating taste. It's unlike anything that I would be used to, but it's a very compelling taste. It's the kind of thing where you very quickly find yourself going back for a second sip. And are these sweet?
Yeah.
All right.
We eat with our tea.
Ah, with tea.
Yeah.
Oh, you know I love myself a little treat with my tea. Oh, let's go for it. That is incredible. That is really good. There's a beautiful depth to the caramel that I've never experienced before. This one here, it maintains a level of sourness, the fizziness of the shubat, but inside a sweet form. That's really good. Oh. Rahmat, thank you so much for inviting me into your tent, sharing your food, and talking about your customs. This was absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much. Ah, Rahmat. And with those final bites of food, I do not think my stomach can take any more. This has been one of the best cuisine trips I think we have ever taken, and I do hope that you believe we've fulfilled our promise at the beginning of this video, showing you not only the best foods, but the best places to eat them. With that in mind, this is sadly the end of the Kazakhstan series. If you haven't watched our other videos, well, now's the perfect time. I think if you like this one, you're gonna love those. And of course, subscribe for more in the future. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being on this journey with us, and I will see you in the next video, wherever that might be.